Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Assets Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this only to take your decision. Your more like will motivate me to be regular and working more for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of gold futures in different time frames. So friends, here you can see a weekly chart of gold futures. Here you can see that how the gold futures found a steep reversal after testing the lows at the lows to $1678 what it tested during the month of March 2021. Those who have already seen my last video which I presented on gold for explaining the outlook for the week of August 9. In that video, I explained that why the gold futures could test these lows, and undoubtedly this level seems to be a strong support for gold futures, where the gold finds a strong buying support here, which resulted in a sharp reversal during the last week, whereas we have already seen the gold futures constantly face stiff resistance at the $1835 during the past 4 weeks. Here you can see that how the gold futures were constantly facing stiff resistance since July 12th and finally faced a stiff resistance during the last week at the same levels, which resulted in a sharp downward move in gold futures during the last week, but consequently we have found a strong reversal in gold. So now the question is whether this reversal is genuine or not, because here this bullish candle in a weekly time frame confirms a strong reversal in gold futures, but this needs a confirmation. Here I find that the gold futures could try to give first indication with confirmation during the upcoming week. Friends, here I find that if the gold futures start the upcoming week above the levels of the 1783 with a gap up opening, we'll see an immediate resistance for gold is at the levels of $1802, and the second resistance can be seen at the levels of $1832. So friends, here I find that if the gold futures sustain up to this level during the upcoming week, this will be an advent of an uptrend in gold futures. But here I find that if the gold futures take a sustainable move well below the levels of $1759 during the upcoming week, we'll see an immediate support for gold futures at the levels of $1752. But here I find that if the gold futures are not able to hold this level during the upcoming week, we'll see an exhaustion in gold futures where the gold futures could test the levels of $1692 during the upcoming week, where I find that this could lead to the continuity of exhaustion in gold futures. So friends, now let us check this move with the help of Ichimoku cloud. So here you can see that how the gold futures have seen the formation of a bearish crossover in a weekly time frame, and despite this reversal, currently the gold futures are well below the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, which confirms the continuity of bearishness in gold futures, where I find that if the gold futures are not able to breach the immediate resistance at the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, which is currently at the levels of $1803, the gold futures could continue to find sell-off from here. And here I find that this formation of a bearish crossover in gold, here I find that any upward move in gold futures below the levels of $1836 will be sold here, and I find that only a sustained move above the levels of $1836 could turn this trend into an upward trend in gold futures, because here I find that the opening levels on the first trading session of the upcoming week will define a lot for the gold futures, because here a gap up opening above the levels of $1873 followed by a sustained move above the levels of $1802 will confirm the continuity of a bullish trend. But on the other hand, if the gold futures are not able to defend the immediate support at the levels of 1752, we could see a sharp downward move in gold futures. So friends, here you can see that how the gold futures behaved during the last week when they tested the lows of March 2021, from where we have seen a sharp reversal. So friends, here you can see that how the formation of this bearish crossover in gold futures could extend this exhaustion in gold futures. So friends, here you can see that how the gold futures behaved during the month of March 2021. The same reversal was seen here from the same levels. So here you can see that how the gold futures formed a double bottom here during the month of March, and here you can see that how the formation of this bullish hammer got confirmation with the formation of this bullish candle during the next week in April 2021, which resulted in a breakout above the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, and gold continues to move upward up to the upper end of Ichimoku cloud. But here the gold futures found stiff resistance at the upper end of Ichimoku cloud and continue to move downward from the levels of the 1919, because this level seems to be one more stiff resistance for gold. So here you can see that once again the gold futures have formed the same bullish candle here in a weekly time frame, but here this bullish candle needs a confirmation for continuity of an uptrend in gold. But here I find that the gold futures will have to cross this second toughest resistance at the levels of the 1836 for the continuity of an uptrend in gold futures. And on the other hand, I find that if the gold futures are not able to hold above the levels of $1752 during the upcoming week, we'll see a sharp downward move in gold futures, where this level could provide an immediate support for gold futures. But here I find that a breakdown below this level could result in a sharp downward move in gold futures, where the gold futures could test the levels of $1573 during the upcoming weeks. So friends, now let us check this move in a daily time frame. So friends, here in a daily time frame, here you can see that how the gold futures found a steep reversal from here after testing the lows what the gold futures tested during the month of March 2021. In my last video, which I presented for explaining the expected direction moves for the week of August 9th, I openly predicted that the gold futures could find a steep downward move up to these levels, but here you can see that how this level provided a strong support and the gold continued to move upward and finally found a breakout above the 26 days moving average in a daily time frame on Friday. And here you can see that how the gold futures finally found first resistance at the 26 days moving average. Amid this upward move, the gold futures found first resistance at the levels of the 1757, where the 26 days moving average provided this resistance. Finally, on Friday, gold futures found a strong upward move, which resulted in a breakout above the 26 days moving average in a daily time frame. But here you can see that still the gold futures could test the lower end of Ichimoku cloud in a daily time frame during the upcoming week, where the immediate resistance for gold futures could be at the levels of the 1802. And here I find that if the gold futures are not able to reach the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, we could see a sharp sell-off from here, which could result in a sharp downward move in gold futures. So during the upcoming week, the gold futures could try to test the upper end of Ichimoku cloud in a daily time frame, which is currently at the levels of the 1834. So friends, here I find that once again the gold futures could test these levels, but here a sharp sell-off can be seen because this level seems to be a toughest resistance for gold futures. And on the other hand, I find that if the gold futures are not able to hold this level at the levels of $1752, this downward move could continue in gold futures, where the gold futures will have to defend this level once again during the upcoming week. So here you can see that how the gold futures is currently trading well below the lower end of Ichimoku cloud in the daily time frame too, which confirms the prevalence of bearish sentiments in gold, whereas any upward move below the levels of the 1836 could attract bears to go short from here, and on the other hand, any downward move back up to the levels of the 1678 could attract bulls to go long from here. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.